So George, a well-deserved couple of weeks off, so how nice was it to sort of recharge the batteries and reset?
Yeah, it was good. You know, the coaches and players had a week off 2 weeks ago, then a good training week last week, and the preparation for Harlequins this week. So a good opportunity to refresh, which was needed, and just get your mind off rugby a little bit, and then come back in. And we had a really good training week, revisited some principles. The players took control of some bits and pieces and challenged each other, and yeah, we had a good week. And I think we're a little bit clearer as to where we want to go now, which is great. And now we're just getting ready for Quins.
And obviously, before that, there was a tough run of games, so nice to have that time off and sort of refreshes the players now for another brutal run.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we had a tough period there before the week off of pretty relentless games and high standard teams, which is really good. You know, we got challenged in plenty of ways, but they definitely earned their week off and definitely earned the right to freshen up, and they've all respected that and come in and trained hard, which is good.
And Harlequins on Friday night. Are you looking forward to that one?
Yeah, absolutely. Look, it's going to be great to be back at Kingsholm. It feels like ages since we played, and we know Friday nights here are special, and I think it's pretty much sold out as well, which is brilliant. So, we'll do our bit and work unbelievably hard, and we look forward to hearing the fans cheering and supporting the team.
And obviously, defeat to Quins at the Stoop earlier on in the season. Do you take anything from that game, or do you look as a completely separate entity?
Yeah, I mean, look, that was that wasn't our greatest performance. We know that, and Quins were good, and I think it's a tough place to go. So we respect Quins, respect what they do, and they beat us fair and square that night. So I wouldn't say for us that's quite a while ago now. We've played a lot of rugby since then, and we've moved on a bit, and there's some bits we want to keep moving on. So from that point of view, I think that's in the past, but we're aware how dangerous Quins are.
And you mentioned being back at Kingsholm as well. How much can the Kingsholm crowd sort of cheer you on to victory?
Yeah, the Kingsholm crowd's brilliant. I think it's an honest crowd, honest environment. Like I say, I think our players are pretty honest, and all we ask is that they give everything they've got. And I think the crowd respects that. But as I say, it's a special place, and again, there's been a good buzz this week about getting back to rugby and filling the place out.
And a few Cherry and Whites away on international duty, so it's always nice to see them representing their countries, isn't it? Yeah, absolutely. Unfortunately, due to a lot of injuries, we haven't got as many lads playing as we would have. But yeah, there's been some really good performances from our boys out there, and I think it's nice to see them in a different jersey, delivering, and lots of positivity around that. And 4 boys as well involved with the England under-20s, doing really well, and the win at Kingsholm as well. So it was brilliant to see them run out at Kingsholm, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was brilliant on Friday night. Actually, England, Italy under-20s. The boys put on a really good show. It was a really competitive game. Italy were very good as well, actually, and nice to see some of those lads getting some game time, which has been a bit more of a challenge in the last couple of seasons, and they represented England very, very well.
And our club memberships have gone on sale today. So how much are you looking forward to seeing the Cherry and White fans again next season?
Oh, massive! I think we had a really good evening here the other night when they're all invited, and had Zam, Johnny, Singo, Haystow, and me and Don Waldock, and had a good evening together. And we've had a couple of those this season. So there's some really good stuff comes with being in that group, and we really enjoy it. And I think again, hopefully more and more people keep coming, and we keep building a great atmosphere.
Yeah, if there was a message that you could send to the supporters to sign up, what would you say?
Oh, I think the important thing is that we're building, and this is a great group to be a part of. I think they're in a really good spot. I think they're hungry to learn. We're hungry to get better, and I just think I still think there's so much more to come from the team that's taking the field, and like I say, all the stuff with the evenings and all the rest of it here that go on is world class.